Hi everyone, for today's review I wanted to cover the evolution of Marvel Legends, especially going from Toy Biz to now Hasbro's Marvel Legends, as you see here. So today I'm just going to compare the differences between the Toy Biz version of Gambit, which is this one, with the newest version of Hasbro's. So we'll see the pros and cons of each version. So with the Toy Biz version, as you can see, it has more paint applications. I think they actually use metallic paint for his legs. That's something that Toy Biz started doing too, like towards the end of the line. They added some details to in the painting, like dry brushing. They also tried to paint the faces, which sometimes the faces were hit or miss. This one's actually not too bad. And as you can see, he has a cloth jacket. Doesn't look, a coat, sorry. Doesn't look too bad, but I'm not a big fan of this because it looks big and I don't really see it as very detailed. So he looks like a homeless guy to me. So you are able to take it off too. Let's see, it's kind of hard. I don't think I ever taken it off on my figure. Okay, there we go. So here we go. You are able to take it off, as that way you can see the figure better without it. But sorry about that. But as you can see, the figure has also crazy proportions. So this is something that Toy Biz did, is sometimes the proportions didn't look well. And the articulation was all over the place. I didn't mind it, but I mean, especially like the hips. Like, some people liked it, some people didn't. Like, I don't mind, but the problem then later on with these hips is the joints were loosening up over time. Like, I haven't really posed this one, so his joints are not too bad. But as you can see, Toy Biz had more articulation than the Hasbro version. Especially more paint too. I think the back has some details too. So the hands were articulated too. This midsection on the arm, like you could turn it too. So for its time, I think this version of Gambit wasn't that bad. Like, I thought it was a good figure. But now looking at the one from Hasbro, I think Hasbro version is better overall. And I don't mind that it has less articulation. The thing that I don't like when figures have articulation is how useful is it. Like when you look at Mark Falling figures, they claim they had like 10 points of articulation, but it was pretty much useless. I think Hasbro right now, they're finding the balance between useful articulation and not going overload like Toy Biz did. So as you can see, the Hasbro version has a plastic coat, which you're not able to take it off. In the future, I think they're gonna release one without the code. It may be like, I wouldn't be surprised if it may be like a 2-pack exclusive or a convention exclusive. So I have a feeling that they're gonna release one later on. And also Hasbro, it came with an additional hand, I guess, to seem like he's throwing cards, so which is pretty cool. And I think the Toy Biz version, you had the cards that you will add in the hands, but they will always fall off, especially due to the articulation that it was in the hand. Like, so you are able to open and close the hand, but sometimes the cards will fall off. So I enjoy the details on the Hasbro. The thing that I noticed is Hasbro is trying to use less paint, which sometimes, like on some plastic parts, it looks like a knockoff, especially like on the legs. Like, I do enjoy this where it's like metallic plastic, like the paint mixed with the plastic. But on some figures, like, I don't think they did a really great job at it. I think the Cyclops, the newest Cyclops that is behind over here. Let me just bring it over here. Like, if you have this Cyclops, like the blue that was used, I don't know, to me it makes it look like a knockoff where the plastic seems kind of cheap. So like, this barely has any painted details. But I'll review this figure later on too. So there you have it. These are basically the evolution of Marvel Legends line. I think Hasbro right now is doing a great job, especially after they took a break when they weren't, I don't know what's going on. If they didn't care about the line, but when they came back, it looks like they're paying more attention. So it's great, and then they start bringing back X-Men characters. I don't know if that had anything to do with Fox holding the rights, but I think it's a great addition to the Marvel Legends line. So we're getting great X-Men figures. So right now is a perfect opportunity to grab them. The prices are not too high, even in the second market like eBay. So right now, if you think they look great, I'll say get them before prices go up, like the previous Cyclops that he was going around $50. So get it now. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or if you want me to review any other Marvel Legends.